Around the world, more people than ever before have access to a mobile phone. Phones are connecting people with information, tools, and each other. For frontline health workers in remote communities, this provides a new opportunity to access life-saving training and information. We're increasingly seeing ministries of health, trainers, and NGOs using mobile technology to train health workers. They're creating videos, decision trees, messages, and job aids, and watching the knowledge and skills of these health workers grow and improve as they use the mobile resources. At the same time, millions of health workers still have a vast and unmet need for access to relevant information and health training. We know that providing frontline health workers with the information and tools they need when they need them can lead to lives being saved. But the content they need just isn't getting into their hands. Why is this? Most global health content is still released under a closed license, meaning that if a trainer or health worker finds the content, they're not legally allowed to reuse, adapt, or redistribute it without permission. You can change this. How? By badging the content you create with one of the Creative Commons licenses. Releasing your content under a Creative Commons license means that anyone who needs to can access, use, and share the content. It also means that programs can save time and money by using or adapting existing content and only creating new content when it is needed. You still keep your copyright on the materials you make. The Creative Commons licenses simply allow others to access and share your materials. You can select the Creative Commons license most suited to your requirements. Each license requires attribution to the author, so everyone who uses your content will know you created it. You can then decide whether you want to allow the user to change, translate, or adapt the content. And you can decide whether commercial use of the content is allowed or not. You can even choose a different license for each piece of content you produce. Because you keep your copyright and ownership, you still have the right to address any misuse of your medical or health education content. All the Creative Commons licenses contain clauses on disclaimer of warranties and a limitation of liabilities. Here are some examples of how organizations are already using Creative Commons licenses and the advantages for them. Medical Aid Films and Global Health Media Project both release their video content under a Creative Commons license. This means their videos have wider reach and more impact than if a licensing agreement was required each time someone wanted to show one of the films. The Ministry of Health in Ethiopia released their Health Extension Training Program under a Creative Commons license. This has allowed other organizations to adapt and enhance the content for mobile delivery. All of the content available on Orb is released under a Creative Commons license. Orb is the first comprehensive online library of high-quality mobile training materials for frontline health workers. This means that trainers and frontline health workers have one reliable place where they know they can access great content and reuse or share it whenever they want to. Ready to get started? Visit www.creativecommons.org to choose the license that meets your needs.